Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Lucy, and if you're a return subscriber, oh girl, that's the old intro. If you're new here, I post all things fashion, beauty, makeup, vlogs, and everything in between. So if that's something that would interest you, make sure you go subscribe so you can see more. So for today's video, I'm going to be recreating the Madison Beer iconic Vogue makeup tutorial. I've seen loads of people doing this. I'm a bit late to the party, but I thought you guys might still enjoy it, and it's just playing with makeup and having a chat. So yeah. So I'm gonna have it up on my phone. I'm gonna screen record it and pop it up here so we can watch it together. Let's just get into today's video. Okay, so Madison done a portion of the video where it's like skincare as well, so I'm not gonna do that. I'm just gonna do my normal skincare and then we'll move into the makeup portion of the video. I don't have all the products that she's used, but I'm gonna use kind of like very similar products. I'm just gonna do my skincare now. Oh my god, I will never learn. I was literally about to tell you guys the story of the other day. I spilled half of that out on the ground and I was slipping all over. It was like an ice rink, and then I've after spilled it all on my face and my top, but you just can't see my top, so I'm keeping it on. Sorry. Okay. So I think I'm just gonna leave it at that. I just used some serums and some oils from Boots. They're really, really good.
First step of my makeup routine, which this is a very, very new thing I've initiated into my makeup. I've not always done this and I'm obsessed with it. I used to have really out of control eyebrows, so I started waxing them and I immediately...
Okay, she just talks about her eyebrows. I've already seen this video. So she's going in with soap brows, so we're gonna do the same. I've actually been using the Got to Be Glued for a few days now and I honestly don't like it. It's not nice. It leaves like a weird cast on your eyebrows, and I've also been using it for some of my baby hairs and it's not nice. I'm sorry, am I using this wrong? But we're gonna go back to our trusted hair soap. It's amazing. Okay, that's Surgical Spirits. That should not go on my face. Not a great idea having rose water and Surgical Spirits in the same bowl.
Take a spoolie brush and you really get soap in there. Just brush through your eyebrows. And again, I don't know if I do this right, but I really like the way that it looks.
I really like her. I don't care if people say it.
And now I'm really into the soap brows.
Same. I love soap brows. I don't think I'll ever get sick of soap brows, to be honest. I can't believe this time last year I had no brows. None. I ruined myself. I genuinely ruined myself. It's just mad how much you can change in a year. Like, looking back, I'm like, girl, what? Even some of the makeup looks I've been doing, I'm like, oh, honey, who told you that looked good? No. Not a look. But yeah, I'm so thankful that my eyebrows grew back. If anyone is wondering how, castor oil from like do you know, in those like natural shops that sell stuff like natural I don't know what you call them, health shops or something. Oh, if anyone's wondering where I got this soap, you can get it in Boots. I think it's like 2 for $1.50 or something like that. I got it in like real life, but I'm sure it's on their online store. And if you can't get pear soap, as long as it's like a kind of clear soap, you know, kind of bit see-through, it will work. Because if it's just like a white soap, then it will leave like a residue on your eyebrows, sorry. I'm in such a weird mood, guys. Like, I literally just got, you know, the implant, like the contraceptive implant in my arm. Yeah, I don't know if I'm just trying to pretend I'm so good, but really I'm freaking out. But I actually feel great. You should go watch my vlog though when I got that done. I will link it above. I go into more detail about it there. Okay, they're a little bit mad, but we're just gonna go with it. Next up,
I don't really use foundation technically. It's a skin tint is what it's called.
Skin tint. What the fuck is that? Yeah, I've done these eyebrows way too wild. Like, I've done the laminated kind of brow look instead of just the fluffy brow look, but oh, I just can't be arsed removing them. Fuck it. Do you know what's funny that I just realised? I haven't been like obviously out at like a house party or like, you know, things that like you'd be staying in someone else's house since I started doing fluffy brows. So like, you know, you usually don't have like makeup remover with you. Just get water in your face and then just rub your brows into your face. Would that work? We should try that sometime together. Okay, shut the fuck up. Skin tint. What is that like? Tinted water cream? Is that a skin tint? Okay, so she's using the skin tint. So I'm going to use the Skin Paradise Tinted Water Cream Perfecting Healthy Glow from L'Oreal Paris. This is in medium 02. I do really like it. Oops. That's probably way too much, but go on. Going in with a beauty blender because she done that. I actually quite like this. Like, I'm not a kind of heavy foundation girl at all anymore. I'm more so like kind of light coverage and then build it up with creams or powders or something like that. But I like it still being able to look like skin, but we'll see what sort of look Madison's going for. Madison, you swear we're fucking mates. Maddie.
Okay, so next up is the Lord and Savior of concealers, which is the NARS Creamy Concealer. I've been using these forever.
Okay, so she uses the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. I do not have that. So yeah, we're just gonna have to improvise. I really don't have any concealers at the moment that I like. So does any of you have a go-to concealer that you absolutely love? Please recommend it. I'm sure a few of you are gonna say that concealer that Madison's using because I have heard great things. It's expensive. It is. So any recommendations, please leave them down in the comments. Okay, we're just gonna go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer.
Care to wear makeup, that felt makeup-y to me enough. So
She does that. Oh girl, I haven't applied concealer like this in a hot minute.
That was custard, and then I used ginger as well. I use it for like more just covering my spots.
Okay, so she goes in with a darker concealer then, just to cover up her spots. I don't know why I'm putting that on.
And then I take a beauty blender and just blend that all in. I go in with the Charlotte Tilbury, I think they're called glow sticks, contour wands. I use it very sparingly because a little goes a long way.
Okay, I do not have that. The Charlotte Tilbury contour wands, they are very pricey. I'll explain why I don't want to buy more things from Charlotte Tilbury at the moment when the next product comes up. I don't know what I'm gonna use. Okay, that'll do, don't get that natural glow. Okay, I'm just gonna go in with the e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer in the shade Deep Caramel. I don't know if this is even gonna be deep dark enough, like. No, I don't think that is. We'll just roll with it and see what happens. Okay, so she doesn't apply contour where I apply contour. She only applies it to here and here. I also apply it to my nose, my lips, under my jaw. Let's just blend it in. This just isn't dark enough. We may go in with a product that I feel a bit weird using. Okay, so that's not dark enough, so I'm gonna go in with the Sosu contour stick in the shade Dark. I know a lot of people are not supporting Sosu anymore because of recent events, but I don't believe in throwing out makeup. I think it's stupid. So yeah. Oh yeah, that is better.
So that's my cream contour. So I start with all cream-based products first. Again, this might be criminal and really wrong to do it this way, but this is the way that works for me, so this is the way that I do it. My favorite product in makeup, period, is blush. This is my favorite blush ever. It's the Charlotte Tilbury.
Okay, the reason why I don't want to buy more things from Charlotte Tilbury is because the product she's using right now, it's amazing, it really, really is, but I got like 3 uses out of it, maybe 4, and it was really expensive. Like, it just doesn't last long at all. So yeah, I'm just not really, you know, wanting to buy more products from Charlotte Tilbury. Like that sort of, definitely not them kind of squeezy out things with a little furry thing on top, because I don't like the amount of product you get in it, how fast it comes out. Like, I don't know, it just didn't work for me. Maybe in the future I'll try it out and just definitely use a good bit smaller bit, but I don't know, it was just really annoying when you spend that amount of money on a product and then it's gone after like literally a few uses.
I put a lot of this stuff on, and
so did I.
People always ask me, if there was one makeup product you could only use for the rest of your life, it would 100% be this. I don't care if I had pimples and no concealer, I would use blush no matter what. And I know it looks like a lot, just please bear with me. I also won't completely blush up my nose like that.
Same. Okay, so I've just went in with the Sculpted by Amy. This is an Irish brand. I'm sure a lot of you guys have heard of it. This is the Pink Light Liquid Blush. It is really, really nice. And she said she applies on her nose too, which I do. Yeah. I definitely do love blush.
So now I'm gonna go in with powder. Weird order of operations is about to go down, just warning.
Okay, so she's using a powder that is in a compact. I usually don't use that, I usually use a loose powder, but we'll do it for today. So I'm gonna go in with the Peaches and Cream setting powder.
This is the Charlotte Tilbury powder, and I'm gonna just try to make that guy as chilled out as possible, even though it might not be possible. And I also only really powder under my eyes and in like my T-zone.
Okay, so she does her T-zone. I just put it there. That's where she put it on her spot, but I just put it there because it was too shiny. T-zone. I never used powder, but like, I feel like skin changes so much, it really does. Like I used to have really dry skin, now I have quite oily skin. I've kind of that skin that is like normal but has like oily parts and then dry parts. Okay guys, so far my base is looking nice. So far so good.
So now I'm moving on to my bronzer, and I'm using the one and only Fenty Beauty, my queen, Rihanna's bronzer.
Okay, that was like a matte kind of bronzer, there's no shimmer in it, so I'm gonna go in with the MAC. This is in the shade Dark, so we're gonna use this.
Lightly, this is in the shade
Lightly.
Private Island. Shout out to Reed.
Oh, she blends it like this. I usually pat.
And I don't really ever nose contour because
you've already got a perfect nose, we got it. I don't like how she's not applying anything underneath her jaw. Like, I always do that. At least she's doing it on the forehead though. Now, what is your excuse as to why you don't nose contour?
And I don't really ever nose contour because, again, fearful of the unknown. I have no idea what I'm doing ever when it comes to that. But again, this is something my makeup artist has given me confidence over the past few years to be able to do. I do it very, very lightly. I use a brush like this, and I'll just do a tiny, tiny bit on either side of my nose, and I will look very awkward and concentrated while I do so. And then I think it was Kim Kardashian I saw do this one time, and it blew my mind.
Oh yeah, I always do that. And then down here, make your nose look a bit more, whoop, lovely. So far so good, people. Ew.
Keeping it in the family, we're gonna go in with the Fenty Beauty blush, which is in Ginger Binge and Moscow Mule. This is
okay, I actually have the same product, but it's in a different shade. So do I use this or do I use one that looks kind of the same color as her?
the best blush ever.
Oh, it's blush. Okay, I'm just gonna use this because this is a blush color. Like, it's a highlighter, but I use it as a blush.
You can never have too much blush in my world, so I just throw it on and I just make it as obnoxiously blushy as possible without looking too crazy. So the next step is my beloved Morphe Madison Beer palette.
I don't have that. Sorry, what color did you use? Okay, I'm just gonna go in with the Master Beauty Cosmetics palette. This is the Golden Glitz eyeshadow palette. Really, really good, from my local area. Well, kind of. So go support her if you like the look of this palette. Just look at it. I will leave the link to get it in my bio. It is an affiliate link, so just beware. She doesn't really tell us what color she's using.
So I'm going with a lighter shade, and
okay, she goes in with a kind of a light browny, kind of paley kind of color, I think. Oh my god, all my brushes are filthy. So I'm just gonna go in with Shell. She gets so much hate, it's so sad, because I actually feel like she is a nice person. But yeah, it's just so shit when people just get targeted like a lot. Jesus.
So I'm using this shade in my palette,
okay,
and I'm gonna use a little bit of this one as well.
Okay, so she's using kind of brown one, so I'm gonna go in with Basic and Cinnamon.
I'm just mixing the two, and I'm going just into the crease of my eyes right here. And I'm using, I keep going back in with this lighter shade just to throw it in the corner of my eye in the middle.
I'm just kind of doing circular motions back in to my eye.
Speaking of brushes, one that I did make that is my savior is this Morphe Madison Beer brush. This is the best eyeshadow color in the world. So I use this brush for my inner corner, and that is it. And this is what I do. So I always try to look down or like center.
Okay, she's doing her inner cat eye with a dark brown. So I'm gonna go in with Manifest on a peaches and cream brush. I'm not great at doing this, so yeah, let's go. And my mirror's dirty. Oh my god, I can't do this. Oh my god, I'm so bad at this. They're so uneven. It's actually really hard to do. Oh my god, I just painted it on my eyeball. Oh, I don't know what to think of that, guys. Oh, I think I brought them in too far, but we're just gonna roll with it. We're gonna roll with it.
This is all this brush is for, and then it goes away. And then I have a bit bigger of brush to do my liner. And I also have not always worn eyeliner, but once I get to a routine, I can't break it. I'm a creature of habit, and I use the exact same shadow color. What I do is I'll look, and I will imagine if I had a really long eyelash coming out from here, like where would it sit and what would it look like? And so I see like a line in my head, and then I just follow that. So you see kind of how it like aligns with my eyelash? I think that's
okay. So she's not doing a proper big wing with it, it's just small enough. That went out the window anyway. Oh god, no. It looks so natural on her. I look like I'm actually about to go to like a nightclub. She doesn't look like that.
The next step is my highlighter.
Oh god, you're going with cream.
Which is the Charlotte Tilbury highlighter.
Of course.
Wand, and I just do like 2 little dots right there. And I love highlighter.
Okay, so she's using the Charlotte Tilbury. Again, I'm going to use the Sculpted by Amy. These are really nice. You can get them in a set, like the highlighter and the blush together. It's called the Liquid Lights Duo, I think.
I double up on highlighter a little bit. I really like this Glossier one. It's called Play.
Okay, she's going in with another liquid highlighter. I'm going to go in with the So Sue one. Just a small bit.
I'm going to go in with my mascara. It's called the Lash Slick by Glossier, and it makes my eyelashes look like eyelash extensions. It just fills them out so much. Okay,
so I'm going to use the Maybelline Lash Sensational Sky High Mascara, which is describing that mascara, kind of describes this one too. I don't really know what Glossier is. I think I've heard of it, but I think it's kind of like bougie. Has any of you guys tried that brand? This is such a good mascara. When I first tried it, I didn't actually think it was that great. Like, I did think it was good, but not enough to, like, for all the hype it got on TikTok. But I definitely do think it's a good mascara. Okay, that is my mascara on. Let's see what is next.
Now I'm going to my highlighter, and I use this color right here, which I made sure that I would have something that I could use in my inner corner in this palette. And so I throw this into the inner corner. I don't do it too much, just a little bit, just enough to get by.
Okay, so she puts quite a light color highlighter in her inner corner. I sometimes do that. So I'm just gonna go in, I'm just gonna go in with my trusted Ofra Glow Up palette. Is now I'm obsessed with this. Just use a small bit on the inner corner without covering up the liner, obviously.
This is my favorite lip liner because it matches my lip tone, and I can get away with overlining my lips a lot and it doesn't really show. And already you can see this is where my lip is, and I go below it.
Okay, so she goes in with a lip liner that is quite like her lip shade, which is annoying because I did want to try out some new Cash Beauty products, but... So I have some new products here. The Rust Nude set is just absolutely stunning, but I do know that lip liner is quite dark. But I also got a free lip liner in the shade True Nude, so that might be more closer to my lip shade. Fuck it, we just use it, like, may as well. I know I'm not going to look exactly like Madison Beer, of course, so we may as well just have fun and try out some new products.
Already you can see this is where my lip is, and I go below it.
Oh my gosh, yeah, she goes a lot below it. Okay, so she goes a lot below it. I don't think I want to make my lips that big, but I'll try. See, I can't overline my lips too much because I have a scar here, and it's so, if I go over that, it's just a hole in my face. You can see it, like, so I can't overline my lips that much. I suppose that colour's not too far off my lip. Okay, it is, never mind. I overline them quite a lot. What's next, Maddie?
This lip gloss I found from TikTok. This is the Ulta Beauty Juice Infused Lip Oil.
Oil?
It's so nice. And I really like to get that Cupid's bow. I put it on like my lip liner on my skin, but once you put lip gloss on top of that, it looks like your lip.
So she uses like a lip oil. I don't think I have a lip oil. I have oil, like hemp seed oil. I don't have one of them, so I'm gonna actually go in with the oil. This is the oil I spilled on myself earlier. It needs to be thrown in the bin anyway, so don't worry about me touching this off myself. But this does kind of dry down, so I'm gonna add a lip gloss on top as well. Why is that kind of a vibe? This is just Jeffree Star and Morphe. God, I'm really throwing all my morals out the window today, haven't I? I'm sorry, it's makeup, I don't care. I'm just gonna go in with some more oil because I hate the feeling of really glossy lips.
And the last thing that I do, and this is if I'm feeling real fancy, give myself a spray of the same stuff I used at the beginning. A light spray, not too crazy.
Okay, so she finishes off using some setting spray. I haven't used this setting spray in so long. It's the Revolution Base Fix makeup fixing spray, so let's just use it. Kind of smells disgusting. Lovely.
But my finishing touch, final step of
my gold hoops.
daily routine is my hooves.
Love a good hoof idol.
Just completes my whole vibe. Because then I wear sweatpants and you still feel
Bougie.
like I did something. Alright guys.
Well, she's just so fucking beautiful.
Thank you so much.
Oh my god, can I be you? Was this flop? So guys, this is the finished look. I just added a little ponytail. I kind of hate it, and put a different top alongside makeup all over me, but I really hope you enjoyed this video. I did enjoy doing this. She had some good products. I know I didn't use any of them, but like I really enjoyed following her routine, and yeah, I'd be excited to try out some of her products, especially the Charlotte Tilbury cream contour thing. Hopefully it lasts longer than the blush. But yeah, that is the end of today's video, guys. I really hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please like, share and subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss when I upload. Stay safe, stay kind, and I will see you in the next one. Bye!